Hello, thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do a little flow for our back, shoulders, all over good flow. Now, if you have blocks, one of the things I sometimes like to do to start, before I even start, is kind of reset my shoulders a little bit. And what I do, because we spend so much time like this at computers, driving, jujitsu, a lot of things where we're rounding our bodies. And if we move from that position, it can sometimes be really hard on our back and our shoulders. So one thing that I like to do before I start practicing is take my yoga blocks on their medium setting and just lie down on them with the shoulders on the blocks and just let them reset back to the position, their natural position. You just let gravity do a little work for you. And so you can hang out here for as long as you like. And if you don't have blocks, a stack of books that is about 4 inches high, that's about how tall this side is, you can use those instead. And so once you got your shoulders reset, we're going to go ahead, start in child's pose today, big toes touching, wide knees, or knees touching, whichever's most comfortable. You can always put a blanket between your shin or your calves to get your hips to touch. Arms can be extended straight out or bending the elbows. And just take a few natural breaths in and out through the nose if possible. And we'll make our way to a tabletop position. Make your starfish hands nice and active, wrists under shoulders, knees in line with the hips. And we'll take a big inhale. As you inhale, bring your chest forward, draw your shoulders down the waist. Belly can drop just a little bit, but keep the core active. As you exhale, pull the abs in, press away from the mat, dip the chin, come into that Halloween cat shape. Inhale, send your chest forward, broaden across the shoulders. Exhale, pull the abs in, press away from the mat, dip the chin, coming into your cat. Inhale, back into cow. Exhale, round. If it's comfortable, rock back towards your heels. Inhale, shift forward to cow. Widen the collarbones. Exhale, round. Rock back. And inhale, forward to cow. Exhale, round. Rock back towards your heels. Bring your forearms to the mat. Right hand to the ear. As you inhale, open your elbow up to the ceiling. Exhale, back to the mat. Left hand to the ear. Inhale, open to the ceiling. Exhale, back down. Put your hands on the mat. Inhale, rock forward to cow. Exhale, round, rock back. Forearms to the mat. Right hand to the ear. Inhale, open. Try to keep the twist in the upper back. Exhale, down. Opposite side. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, rock forward to cow. Exhale, round. And rock back towards your heels. Forearms to the mat. Right hand to the ear. Inhale, twist. Exhale, lower. Opposite side. Left hand. Inhale, twist. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rock forward to cow. And we're going to come up onto our knees. So standing on your knees, you can pad your knees if you need to. We're going to start with our hands on right below the low back. And we're going to inhale, sweep our arms to the ceiling. Make sure you can still see your thumbs and your periphery. As we exhale, we're going to lower down. Hands come back to the sacrum, right cheek to the mat. Inhale, lift back up arms overhead. Exhale, lower. Left cheek to the mat. Good. Inhale up. Good. Palms face each other. Exhale, lower. Right cheek to the mat. Good. One more. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, lower. Keep the abs engaged. Left cheek to the mat. Good. Extend your arms back out. We'll come back to our tabletop. And we'll take that cat stretch and shift back to the heels. Shift your weight to the right. Come up towards your right shoulder, over to your left shoulder, and back to your left heel. Imagine that you're stirring a big pot with your hips. If you need to stop anywhere for a little bit more stretch or movement, feel free. And switch directions. Opposite direction. And come back to your tabletop. Walk your hands on a handprint in front of the shoulders. Make your starfish hands. Spin your triceps towards the thighs. Pull the abs in. Tuck your toes. Inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips towards the ceiling, chest towards the thighs. Relaxing your head, trying to look between your knees. Try to get your ears in line with your biceps. You can start to bicycle your knees forward and back, bending one, straightening the other. Good. Really deeply bend both knees. Try to get your sit bones towards the sky. Slowly straighten both legs. Lift your gaze towards your fingers and walk your feet up to your hands. Bend your knees. You can grab your elbows for ragdoll. Just hanging, almost like you're letting all the thoughts just dump out of your head onto the mat. Letting the spine lengthen, relaxing the head. You can sway side to side if it's comfortable. Let your hands fall to the mat. We're going to inhale, take a halfway lift. Zipper the abs in, shoulders towards your waist. And exhale, lower. Good. Grab your elbows. Sway side to side if it's comfortable. And inhale, take that half lift. Hands pressing into the shins. Good. Exhale, lower. And inhale, sweep our arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Sweep your arms out to the side, overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the abs engaged. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat. Step your feet back into a plank. Inhale, rock your shoulders forward just slightly. Exhale, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes, glue your toes into the mat, thighs into the mat. Inhale, peel your chest off the mat, baby cobra. Good. Try to imagine you've got a pencil between your shoulder blades that you're trying to keep in place. Exhale, tuck the toes, coming into downward dog, either coming to knees first or all the way into plank and shifting into your downward dog. Take a big inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, hop or step your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Work a slight back bend if it's comfortable. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the abs engaged, shoulders towards the waist. Exhale, step into plank. Inhale, rock your shoulders forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes. Make your little spidey fingers. Inhale, lift your chest off the mat. Exhale, make your way to downward dog. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, hop or step your feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. I'm going to bring our hands, clasp them behind. Extend your knuckles towards the mat. Open the chest. And you can dip your chin towards your chest. You can make little micro movements with your chin, maybe half moons. Work out some of the neck crunchies. Good. Bring your head back to center. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. If it's comfortable, you can take your wrists away from your lower back. Good. Release your hands. Good. Plant them on the mat. Bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Step the right foot back. Coming into a crescent lunge. Back heel stays lifted. Each foot has its own lane. Think about walking on train tracks. And we're going to inhale. Lift our arms up overhead. If it's comfortable. If not, you can keep your hands at heart. We're going to shift our torso forward just a little bit so we feel our core and back engaged. Breathe in, palms facing each other. As you exhale, bend your elbows, making cactus arms, palms face forward. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend. Good. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Bring your left hand to your hip. Right arm high to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward like you're trying to reach the wall in front of you. Plant your hand on the mat. You can shimmy your back foot back if you need a little more distance. Stack left shoulder over right. Inhale, sweep the left arm to the ceiling. Good. Keep breathing. Good. Exhale. Plant your left hand on the mat. Step your left foot back. Come into downward dog. And inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, hop or step your feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands on the mat. Step the left foot back. Each foot has its own lane. Root through the feet. Engage the core. Inhale. Arms overhead. Good. Palms face each other. Exhale, bend elbows. Come into your cactus. Good. Inhale. Shift your torso forward just a little bit more. Exhale, bend the elbows. Good. Inhale, up. Keep the abs engaged. Exhale, bend. Make your cactus. And inhale, up. Got one more. Exhale, bend. Right hand to your hip. Left arm up. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Reach for the wall. Plant your hand on the mat. Stack right shoulder over left. Inhale, sweep the right arm to the ceiling. Good. Try to get length between your fingers, reaching for the ceiling, and your hand on the mat. Good. Exhale. Plant your hand on the mat. Step it back into downward dog. Good. And from here, take your feet as wide as your mat. You can take your hands as wide as the mat. You can grab a hold of the edge of your mat and just shift your chest toward your thighs. Might get a little deeper stretch here. Good. Bring your hands back in line with your shoulders, feet back in line with your hips. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Good. Shift your shoulders forward and lower all the way down. Good. We're going to bring our hands that same way we did in child's pose, right below the base of our lower back. And as we inhale, we're going to sweep our right arm out to the side and up. Left foot can come up if you want. You can also leave it down. Palm will now face in instead of towards the ground, face in. As you exhale, you're going to sweep your right hand back and then put your right cheek on the mat. Opposite side. Inhale, sweep the left arm up, chest up. Keep length in the back of the neck. You can lift your right foot if you want. As you exhale, bring everything back. Left cheek to the mat. Good. Opposite side. Inhale, right arm. Left leg. Look down at your mat. And exhale, lower. Right cheek to the mat. Inhale, left side. Left arm swims out and up. Right leg up if you want. Exhale, lower. Left cheek to the mat. One more on each side. Inhale, right arm. Left leg. Exhale, lower. Good. Opposite side. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale, lower. Left cheek to the mat. Good. From here, do a half bow. So we're going to bring our forearms to the mat. Keep the abs engaged. And lift the right foot. Grab the right foot with the right hand. You can also use your strap to lasso. If this is enough, stay here. Otherwise, you can press your foot into your hand to start lifting your thigh off of the mat. Good. Keep the abs engaged and breathe. Try to keep the knee in line with the hip. Good. And exhale, lower down. Opposite side. Bend the right knee. You can grab with your toes with your left hand. If you want, inhale, lift. Pressing the foot into the hands. Good. And exhale, lower. We'll go ahead and rest. You can windshield wiper your legs if you would like. And come back. This time, option to stick with half bow or option to come in to full bow. Full bow, we bend both knees, both legs, grab your feet. If this is enough of a stretch, stay here, pull the abs in, and inhale, lift, pressing into your hands with your feet. Keep the abs engaged, knees in line with your hips. And exhale, lower. Windshield wiper. And we'll do one more. If you're doing half bow, switch sides. If you're doing full bow, go ahead and grab your feet. Stay here if this is enough. If you want option 2, inhale, press the feet into the hands. Coming into full bow. Keep breathing. In and out through the nose if possible. And exhale, lower. Windshield wiper your feet. And bring your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Inhale, lift into tabletop. And then exhale, come into a cat stretch. Child's pose. Good. And we're going to shift our hips to one side. Swing the legs out in front. And we're going to make our way onto our backs. So we can slowly lower down. And just hug the knees into the chest. You can rock side to side if it's comfortable. And grab the soles of the feet to come into happy baby. You can either also grab calves or shins or use your strap. Try to get taking your knees towards your armpits. You can add a little movement if you want, straightening one leg versus the other. And hug your knees back into your chest. And slowly extend your legs down the mat, arms down by your sides. Make any last little adjustments to find your most comfortable position. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes, trying to relax each part of your body, and then coming back to nice, steady breaths, trying to find a quiet mind and a quiet body in Shavasana. And you can stay here for as long as you like. When you're ready, you can start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, give yourself a good stretch. And when you're ready, roll yourself to one side. You can use your arm as a pillow. And slowly walk yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll sit up nice and tall. Take a big inhale and exhale. And namaste. Good job. Thank you for practicing with me. Bye.